Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Do I sound okay? Do I sound good? We recharged? Are we good? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. No, it's not 2 hours. Can y'all hear me? We are on right now. This is live. Can y'all see me? Give me a thumbs up. It's not 2 hours. It's right now. Are we good? Let me know. Y'all said this is all. Y'all said Wendy said, girl, you will not be talking about me tonight. Oh my goodness. Yes, honey, we bind you up. We bind you up, Eddie and Wendy. Honey, they're trying to take me out. They are trying to take me out. I'm back for my tens. Honey, devil, we rebuke you. Not tonight. Oh my gosh. Honey. Yes, honey. Todd set this scheme up. Guys, I am so embarrassed. Lord have mercy. I know. I watched the replay quickly and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I had no idea." Y'all, I don't know why my audio did that. We are good. Thank the Lord. Oh my gosh, honey. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for rocking with me tonight. Yes, honey, doing the best I can with what I got. Exactly. Oh my Lord. I'm so upset because I had on StreamYard, I had the article up. So now because I did a new one, now the article is I can't. Will you be upset if I just read the article on my phone now? I had it all laid out for y'all. Like, I'm just so upset. Like, YouTube and StreamYard sometimes play in your face, and it's just it's so upsetting. Child, yes, honey. They said not too much. You will not talk about us today, but it's too late. We're pulling through. We are pushing through. I am pumping through, and this story will be told. Okay, just read it. Is it okay? All right. I appreciate you all. I appreciate, no, because I just want y'all to know, in the original live, if you weren't in the room, I had everything set up nicely. I was going to screen share the article so you guys could read it too. It's just like, no, you are not late at all. We just got started because you are right on time. I promise you are right on time. All right, guys. Yeah, StreamYard is acting funny tonight. Okay. Guys, I'm going to read you. Oh, I love you. Oh my gosh. Let me read some super chats first. I see some icons in the room, honey. Hey, Osmond Shigao, thank you for the super chat. Oh my gosh, Brooke, I was supposed to be resting. Then this Wendy news breaks. Oh God, I'm ready for a Kiki in bed. Oh, it's going to be a Kiki. You will not be able to sleep because we're going to be getting into some things. Hey, Versus, thank you for the super chat. They had you sounding like a robot. When I tell you, I am so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rich the Fish, don't do me. Don't zoom me like that. You see how they do you? Brooke sounded like Dorinda after a good martini. I promise you, that was not me. That was the Wi-Fi. That was StreamYard acting up, but a mess. Hey, Mrs. D Green, thank you for the super chat. Let's pray Mama Sue tried it, child. Not today. Hey, Matt Rogers, thank you for the super chat. I'm so happy you're here. Read it off the phone, Mama. Thank you. I will. I got you. Thank you so much, Matt. Hey, Stephen Nieves, the Matt Rogers is here. Yes. Thank you for your super chat, Stephen. Yes. Listen, honey, we have icons in the room. Like, and for StreamYard to act up like this, I'm just like, don't embarrass me in front of company. My God. All right, guys, I'm going to read it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is exclusive right from Us Weekly. This just dropped about 2 hours ago. Real Housewives of Potomac's Wendy Osefo accuses police of an illegal arrest over fraud charges. The Real Housewives of Potomac star Wendy Osefo is claiming that she is the victim of an illegal arrest. As she fights her fraud charges in court, Us Weekly can exclusively report. On October 17th, Osefo's lawyer filed court docs as part of her criminal case in Maryland. The reality star demanded all charges be dismissed due to alleged defects in the charging document. In addition, Osefo 41 demanded all evidence be suppressed because of an unlawful search or seizure. The Bravo star also asked for all wire and verbal communications to be suppressed because of an unlawful interception. In the filing, Osefo's lawyer claimed his client was illegally arrested. The reality star's counsel said all admissions, statements, or confessions should not be allowed as evidence because they were unlawfully obtained. Osefo and her husband, Eddie Osefo, were arrested in Westminster, Maryland on October 9th on fraud charges. Us Weekly previously reported. Both were released from jail after posting a $50,000 bond. The arrest came after a grand jury indicted the couple on charges of insurance fraud, conspiracy fraud, and making a false statement to a police officer. Wendy also asked that the trial of co-defendants be severed from the trials of this defendant. Eddie was hit with charges over the same allegations. In a separate filing, Wendy's lawyers demanded the prosecutors turn over any alleged evidence they possess. She demanded a list of all the witnesses the prosecutors planned to call and any polygraph results of witnesses questioned by law enforcement. Wendy also wanted to know if the prosecutors had any confidential informants who worked on the investigation and asked for copies of all official police reports. Eddie does not have a lawyer listed in his case as of yet. That's interesting. In court documents, prosecutors claim that Wendy and Eddie reported a burglary at their home in April 2024. The couple claimed their home had been ransacked during their vacation to Jamaica and various expensive items had been stolen. The police noted Wendy and Eddie's security cameras did not catch any motion on the night in question. The prosecutors claimed the couple made misleading statements to insurance companies and reported certain items stolen that they still had possession of or had returned right before the alleged burglary. The police executed a warrant and reportedly found at least 15 items at Wendy and Eddie's home that they had claimed to be stolen during the burglary. The documents claim the reality stars were burdened by substantial debt. Wendy has been a cast member on RHOP since season 5 in 2020. So that's the article. Y'all have me screaming. You said what? Why wouldn't Eddie not have an attorney? I'm confused by that as well. I hope he's not representing himself. I don't think that's the wisest move, especially since we're seeing that you weren't the brightest lawyer to stage a fake robbery and then send an email to your wife. I think that he needs to hire himself some representation. I'm being very honest. If Eddie represents himself, he's a bigger fool than I thought possible. Eddie is not a criminal lawyer. Representing himself would be a mistake. I agree. Wendy learned nothing from Karen. What a mess. So, quick thing. If I have any lawyers in the chat, please feel free to jump on. I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think about this? Do you think that Eddie might represent himself? I don't think that's a smart move. Again, any lawyers in the chat, please feel free to jump in. I would love to hear what you have to say. Where's Phaedra when you need her? Now, I heard that Eddie was a tax attorney. Allegedly. Where's Phaedra when you need her? What if Eddie accepted his fate while Wendy is fighting? This might trigger another Carroll County PD press conference, child. A man who is his own attorney has a fool for a client. Oh my gosh. I doubt he's representing himself, but funds might be low. Get Maxine Shaw on the line, child. Y'all are too much today. The ego and pride is insane. That's what this comes down to. You need criminal lawyers. It would be incredibly stupid for him to defend himself. Maybe they hired a lawyer for Wendy first and she has less charges. So that's where my mind went, that since she has, what, 16 and he has 18, that maybe that's why they're going to, have the lawyers for her first. But I still feel like they both have the same court hearing on November 7th, correct? Hey, Rosa. Thank you for the super chat. First time commenting, silent viewer here. It smells divorce. Love from Canada. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, okay, so I'm starting to think that too, that there might be a divorce on the horizon. Something in the milk ain't clean. I'm shocked that he doesn't have representation yet. This whole thing is just it's so strange. Hey, front of the line, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, any lawyer who represents himself has a fool for a client. Yeah. Child, no, I'm concerned. I'm like, I really hope that he's not about to represent himself. I think that's a foolish move. But like you guys said, I'm pretty sure that maybe the funds are low, so they want to make sure that she's set up first. Who knows? Okay, they are setting this up for Eddie to take the fall. Sheesh. She has 2 less charges. I don't believe that's it. It didn't say he didn't have one at all. It just says it's not listed. That's a very good point. Isn't there a clip of Wendy crying saying it seems like he doesn't love her anymore? I believe that she's talking about her father in that clip with Ashley that we're going to see later on in the season. I think that that's about her dad. Relationship with her dad. Well, they didn't have a relationship. He walked out and never came back. But yeah, I think that was a discussion about their fathers and not Eddie. I'm sure he has a friend helping him pro bono. They are hoping to get the case dropped. Free my girl Wendy till it's backwards. Even if he tries to take the fall, if they have evidence on her, she will be prosecuted. Again, y'all, if we have any lawyers in the chat, please, feel free. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think about Wendy claiming that this is an illegal arrest? Does this have any merit? Oh my gosh, Kempire, how are you? Hey friend, how are you, y'all? Oh my goodness, we have so many legends in the chat tonight. You are so sweet. Hey, I'm so happy you're in here. This is a hot mess. They only cleared 25,000, still a felony. The other stuff was attempted and lies and Casper the Ghost on camera. LOL. Oh my gosh. No, seriously. This story's going to keep us busy for the next year, Brooke. No, seriously, like I feel like I've never worked this hard ever. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at me doing a video a day. I'm like 2 lives in one day. Like, wow. Wow. Oh, I feel like we're going to be talking about this seriously for the next several months. I mean, this story has everybody in a chokehold. I mean, I feel like we are, y'all, a lot of y'all have said, Brooke, I have never seen you so much before. I'm like, I know. I usually give you guys a cute 2 or 3 videos a week, maybe 4 if I'm feeling like really, really feeling it. But I'm like, yeah, we've been doing like What, like a video every day? Yes, honey, I'm a hardworking woman today, okay? Uh, y'all are so funny. I'm on my Nancy Drew. No, but guys, I do want your thoughts about this. I'm shocked that she's doing this. I know that a lot of us had thoughts about how Karen tried to fight her case and how that was not a good look. She got jail time. Personally, I don't know if this is the best move. I oh, I have a lot that I want to say. I just, y'all, I really don't know do I have any lawyers in the chat? Is there any merit to these claims about it's an illegal arrest? I'm rooting for Wendy. I hope she beats it. Maybe Eddie's smart enough not to try to litigate this in public. This isn't Wendy's move, it's her attorneys. That's why you hire them. I wonder if they have body cam of the arrest. Not trying to be negative, but it's giving grasping at straws. Did the police have a warrant? I've been seeing you more than my man, honey. Oh. Hey, Sir Ian Luca. Thank you for the super chat. And we thought Giselle's fashions were the crime. I don't think that it's a good angle personally, but I hope it works out for the kids. Yes, I mean, they have 3 beautiful children who are under the age of 13. I really hope that this would just be a real shame if something happened. It really would. It truly would. Hey, Rich the Fish, thank you for the super chat. Criminal lawyer. Faye is both a criminal and a lawyer. The shade tonight. The police had a search and seizure warrant. Oh, okay. They did have a warrant, but I guess Wendy's lawyers are saying that it's unlawful. Child, I just here's my thing, and I can't stress this enough. I really wish that they had just filed for bankruptcy and given us the real truth about their finances. Because let's say there is no jail time or they get off, their reputation is still damaged, right? Their character is still questioned. The jokes that are going to be made at their expense for years to come. This just I just really I don't know I don't know what would possess you to pull such a foolish move, especially when you have young children. This is not worth this at all. And I've always said they have a beautiful family. I mean, her kids are adorable. Adorable. And I'm just imagining what they're going through right now. Are they in school right now? I can imagine the chatter amongst their peers and their teachers and their friends' parents and what the neighbors. It's just like to put all this stress on your family for what? This isn't worth it. And you just think about how, again, this all could have been avoided had you just given us your real tea, your real truth. People file for bankruptcy all the time. They would not be the first or the last people. And I mean, that would have been a very endearing and compelling storyline anyway to share. But for all of this, it's just like, y'all did this for what? For what? Hey, the life of Samad. Thank you for the super chat. That blind item is giving 2020 vision. Wait, which blind item are you speaking of? Hey, CB3, thank you for the super chat. Former prosecutor here. Well, Wendy's attorney filed our typical criminal pretrial motions. It's nothing unusual. All criminal defense attorneys file these. Okay, well, thank you. No, thank you. We have an expert in the room. So I know I really appreciate you breaking this down. That's good to know. Oh, do you think that this could work in Wendy's favor since they filed this? Hey, Sir Ian Luca, thank you for the super chat. Who should be her lawyer, Phaedra or Emily Simpson? I feel like Phaedra over Emily because we don't know the last time that Emily has won a case. You know, I think that Phaedra might have more credentials than Emily. Thank you for the. They were saying they're gonna have to move. I was thinking about that too, because the embarrassment and the shame. But then it's like this is all over everywhere. So where do you move to? And then how can you move if money is spent towards the legal bills? Where are you moving to? You know what I'm saying? This is all just a big hot mess. There was a blind item stating that Wendy would fight tooth and nail and that she would throw Eddie under the bus. Oh, okay. I didn't see that blind item. Yeah, that's if they can afford to move. It's true. With all the legal bills, if they were already in substantial debt, how are they going to be able to move if the money is not there, you know? I agree. 450 grand should not be a lot of money for them anyways. This is still unbelievable. I agree. Listen, there should be no amount of money that you would risk your freedom for, in my opinion. Now, if you are going to do such a thing, let it be in the millions, not 450 grand. In my humble opinion, if you're going to do this, let it be for top of the heap, like a substantial. I mean, 450K is nice, but you get what I'm saying. It's just a hot mess. Watching Empires Live, and a few insurance people stated that they will probably never be able to get homeowners insurance again. Wow. I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that. Ebony K. Williams stated that the current political climate may potentially impact the outcome. I hope they take the plea. Yes, I saw Ebony K. Williams on Carlos King's YouTube channel a few days ago. And she was saying that race is going to factor into all of this. I hope they take the plea as well. I hope they do. I hope they don't try to take this to trial. I hope take the plea, in my humble opinion. Okay. Hey, the life of Samad. Thank you for the super chat. Crazy Days and Nights dropped it. Okay, thank you. And I just keep going back to the fact that they really had all of the opportunities, like you said, to make money. Wendy, I'm sure, was seeing that for her Potomac salary. The last few seasons, I can almost guarantee that she was seeing 450, if not more. She's now a veteran housewife, right? She has 6 seasons under her belt. This season, I'm sure she probably got 650, 700, if I have to guess, because Giselle is almost at the million mark, 10 seasons in, an OG, the face of the show. Ashley must be at 758. So I know that Wendy, 6 seasons in, is at 6 if I, like there was no reason for this. She was making great money already. And then she had speaking engagements. She had other endorsement deals. Like they were seeing money. And then Happy Eddie from her out of her mouth was doing well. So I'm not understanding why they resorted to this in the first place. Allegedly. Yeah, staging a crime where it's 3% black population and the cops have all the time in the world. Yes. And that press conference told me everything I needed to know. Like the press conference, you can tell that they are going to go after them. In my opinion, you had the you have them saying, "Oh yeah, I don't care if they're a real housewife, a desperate housewife, a fake housewife." Like they were really going in on them. Like they're going to make an example out of them if I had to guess. Brooke, 450K was the maximum you could do on the insurance claim. Yes, I know that. I know it was. But my thing is, it's not worth it. Like if we're gonna talk about throwing your life away for some money, let it be even more than that. That like she was making 450. There was just no reason to do that. No, I know. I read the court documents of how that was the max. He sent her the email saying, is there anything else that you can add to the list? Because I want to get the max on the policy. This is a hot mess all around. Yeah, the press conference was shady. It was. No, you're right. You're correct. We think they were seeing money. We don't know what they didn't have before the show. We don't know they're dead. Well, the article had come out when they first joined the show that they weren't in significant debt. So it's like, well, did you guys not pay off the debt while she was on the show making money? Like, I'm confused how you guys are still in substantial debt according to the legal documents. But I do remember that article came out saying that they were in substantial debt when she joined the show. Hey, Queen K, thank you for the super chat. I still can't believe that Wendy effed up this bad. Low key, Bravo was setting her up to be a new face of the network with the wife swap and her being at all the Bravo conventions as well as promoting Bravo for the Emmys. Yes, I remember that. Absolutely. Well, regarding the comment about the wife swap, I don't know if you guys saw the headlines that broke yesterday, but Bravo's putting back her episode for November 9th. Now, remember, their court hearing is November 7th. So I think that Bravo is shady to have her episode play as the last one, November 9th. But I do believe that Bravo really was trying to set Wendy up, maybe not to be the face of the network, but I do think that they were going to, they wanted to see her in more things, I believe. Yes, Bravo never lets film go to waste. No, they don't. And I think they probably feel like, okay, we still play the reruns of SLC with Jen Shah. We still play the reruns of Teresa when she was on Jersey. So if they can, still play that on air, I guess they're feeling like, well, we could still play Wendy's episode on air too. And I'm sure that, like you said, they don't want it to go to waste. They spent too much money into the show to let it, to let an episode be scrapped. They definitely had promise in her. I wonder if Bravo had to hand over some footage or review footage and just needed the time to air it. Yeah, I can see that. I heard Wendy was in talks with Bravo for a multi-million-dollar deal for a special. I don't know if that's true or not, but if so, Wendy better take it because she's going to rake up a lot of legal debt as well. Well, if this is true about her being in a deal for a special, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think that this is the time to be embarrassed about what's happened. Get that money. Get every dime that you can with this whole thing going on. The legal bills are racking up. Your other debt has racked up. So I would say to milk this the same way that we're telling Karen, you're out of jail now. If there's a book deal, you better take it. If there's a special, you better take it. Bare your soul. Get paid for your pain and suffering. Even if you cause your own pain and suffering, get paid for it. Because I don't know what other jobs are going to be coming through the line for her and Eddie. So I do think that if this is true about they're now talking to her about a multi-million-dollar deal, she better take it. And tell us everything. Be honest, be transparent. People love a good redemption arc story. So, hey, do it. Yeah, it's time to suck it up and get paid. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. It's not true. Bravo don't have multi-million dollars. Plus, they have mad lawsuits. No, Bravo has money. Bravo's money is very long. No, they might be tight with certain shows and certain franchises, but no. NBC Universal, they make a coin, a good coin. The Housewives universe is still paying handsomely. They make money. I would not listen again. Even if it's not a multi-million-dollar deal, it could easily be a nice hefty 6-figure deal, a 4-episode special of how they got into this mess. And whatever it is, she better take the money if that's true. But no, Bravo does have the money though. Hey, Fernando. Oh, sorry. Hey, Fernando Mendez. Thank you for the super chat. Wendy, just let Eddie take the fall and hold him down. Ciao. Hey, front of the line. Thank you for the super chat. The fact that they have 8 degrees between them is going to hurt them. They can't claim ignorance. I think that them being so educated is going to hurt as well, because the judge is going, I can only imagine the judge saying, you have all these degrees. You guys are smart enough to know better than this. Like, I know they wish they could go back and never do this again. If they could get a time machine and go back to that fateful day where they planned this scheme up, allegedly, I know they wish that they could do this all over again. Yeah, they spent a lot of money on Dubai. They got a good coin. Ignorance of the law is never a defense anyway. The state's attorney sounded like he really wanted to make a name off of this takedown. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ricky Queen, thank you for the super chat. Listen, whether people like it or not, Bravo execs clearly like Wendy. She's been on for 5 seasons, plus a spinoff. I just hope she doesn't let her pride get in the way of her biggest paycheck. Yeah, I think that the embarrassment has already set in, right? You're in the middle of the worst time of your life. You might as well capitalize off of it. Like, there's no reason not to do that. I think that it would be foolish for her to turn down a deal if it's being offered because of embarrassment. Like, you might as well get paid. You have people getting embarrassed day in and day out, right? And they're not getting a hefty paycheck. So you might as well get paid, pay off debts, pay off the legal bills, and just tell us what happened, in my opinion. But yes, I agree wholeheartedly with this. Brooke, did you see that it was reported, Sherelle's World, that Ashley was working with the detectives throughout the season, and that she went back and told Giselle and Robin, then they told other people? No, I did not hear this. I did not hear this at all. Yeah, it can't get any more embarrassing than now. I agree. Wendy's not speaking on anything until the case is over, and then she will write a book like Teresa did. They will get over $1 million in fines if found guilty. Call Teresa's PR, turn these lemons into lemonade. Yeah, Teresa cashed out. Teresa wrote her book. She did a whole press tour. I mean, Teresa really did make her money. She came out of jail. The lawyer had a brand new Lexus for her. Like, mama came out ready to go, ready to work, $1 million deal. Production was there with the cameras already. I mean, Teresa came out that jailhouse with a check in her bank account. Brooke, watch Emily D. Baker's episode on Wendy's case. She's a former prosecutor and handles white collar, explains things well. Okay, I will check her out. I will check her out. Because I mean, I need to know, is Wendy's team saying that this is an illegal arrest? Is that gonna hurt her? Is this gonna help her? So remember, Ashley said we all knew, but you all didn't know. Oh, yeah, she said that at her performance last week when she was shading Wendy. Is that what you think she was talking about, though? I look at it like this: everybody's getting paid if she shows up. The network wants the viewership and they need the money to pay off debts. No, that's true. I mean, listen, what's that saying? One hand washes the other. So it's a win, it's like a win-win for everybody. I mean, Potomac, Bravo, they will see record numbers if Wendy decides to come back and talk about this and get honest and tell us what really happened. Ratings will be like Atlanta back when they first came on. It'll be like 3-4 million viewers. Bravo will see ratings that they haven't seen in years. Because best believe I will be tuned in. Oh, I'm so happy you caught the live too. Yes, one hand washes the other and both hands wash the face. Okay, no, thank you. No, thank you. That's very true. You don't think it'll be that big? I mean, I don't know. This story is doing a lot of numbers. I think it might be. Everybody's talking about it. This has been the story that has been, I mean, the talk of the town for the last, what, 12 days? No, she's not. But this story has definitely, I guess, raised up her stock in a way when it comes to, I guess, relevance, because this was so out of left field that Wendy of all people would could be involved in this. Um, I don't know. I think that people will be really a lot more interested in her now because of this. I mean, again, just my opinion. Eddie not having an attorney, but Wendy having one is odd to me, and her asking for the trials to be separate, trouble in paradise. Yes, exactly. It's huge because it's so unexpected of her. No one saw this coming. Exactly. Yeah, it's a big deal. I really honestly think that it will bring numbers. I really do. I mean, even if it doesn't, do Atlanta numbers like back in the day, I could see it pulling in at least a million, 1.5. I really think so. I mean, this has been the talk of the town. Okay, wanting separate trials is normal. Okay, good to know. It's smarter for them to defend separately. Okay. Oh, see, my parents, brother, and sister-in-law don't watch Real Housewives or Bravo, and they keep asking me about this scandal. See, like everybody's talking about it. Eddie's lawyer will enter his appearance at the arraignment or right before if he files anything. I enter my appearances in person at the first appearance all the time. Okay, thank you. Thank you for this. Again, y'all, any lawyers in the chat, please come on in with your expertise. I am all ears, so let us know. Yes, it's the TikTok girlies are talking about it. So they've been doing their videos about this. So I'm like, no, it's a huge story. Yes, it's a major story between the shock value, celebrity status, and intersectional social commentary. There's something for everyone to talk about. No, there's so many layers to this. I've seen people talk, people have talked about the pressure that she might have felt growing up from her parents, and there's so many things that you can talk about and dissect. The whole thing about trying to keep up appearances, keeping up with the Joneses, insecurities, the pressures of being on TV, being famous, being known, wanting to be the cool girl. If you were never the cool girl, wanting to feel like you're the it girl if you were never that. Like there's so many layers and pieces to this. It's just a very fascinating story. Oh, thank you so much. You're very kind. Thank you. Yeah, we would have never thought in a million years that this would happen. I'm still in major disbelief. I have dealt with the criminal system. Wendy needs to take the fall. They go lighter on women. Eddie will be disbarred. Wendy should take a deal for him, or else he'll be in prison. Damn. If they do separate cases, if they are married, do they have the right to not testify against each other? Again, y'all, any lawyers in the chat? Let me know. Everything Wendy's lawyer filed is normal. It's 101 in a criminal case. Attack the indictment, search any evidence obtained. It's what you pay a criminal lawyer to do. So I refuse to believe it had to do with keeping up with the girls, more so about debt. I think it was both. I think it was both, honestly. And from the looks of things, from what we've all read, it doesn't sound like any debt was getting paid off, allegedly. So no, I do believe that this was a case of keeping up, wanting to put on airs, a little bit of insecurity. I do think it was that. I mean, again, listen, I don't claim to be the expert. I don't claim to, say that my word is the gospel truth. I'm just a girl with an opinion. That's it. But who is she trying to keep up with? Her castmates or people in general? If it's the latter, I can see it. I think that it was both. I think that it was definitely her castmates, the other housewives that she sees at events, wanting the viewers to view her in a different light. Remember, when Wendy first came on the show, I mean, we can be honest, the reception to her wasn't great, right? Like the 95% of the viewers did not like her when she joined season 5. People made fun of the wigs, her appearance, the clothes weren't hitting, and she took that to heart. People didn't find her interesting, they didn't find her witty, the rehearsed reads. She could not win for losing. I really believe that she, when she got her body done, she looked good, she was happy. I think that since season 6, she's really made an effort to appeal to the viewers, because there's still a large group who still don't see it for her, right? I think that a lot of this had to do with trying to change the viewers' minds that she was like the cool, sexy girl, because she got ate up so bad in season 5. Again, just my opinion. It's both. She got whacked her first season. Also, the Nigerian community in the DMV is full of money. Yes, that too. But wait, quick question. Where they live, is that considered the DMV? Because they're past Baltimore. They're on the border of Pennsylvania. So is where they live, is Finksburg considered the DMV? Okay, you said no. Okay, see. So there's also that part. Hey, Casca, thank you for the super chat. What were grounds for them to search? What if thrown out? I mean, listen, I don't, you had to ask a lawyer that. I don't know. I'm just reading the news. I just report on the news. Thank you for your super chat, though, Casca. Hey, Georgia, on my mind. Thank you for the super chat. They probably grew up in the DMV, but moved. Yeah, maybe. Okay, Finksburg is not accessible by the metro. Okay. No, it's not. Carroll County is Western Maryland, heading towards Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Oh my gosh. Oh, West Virginia too? Baby, we all in the dark, okay? Oh wow. You said ex-con here. Okay, we have another expert in the chat. Wendy can still find work with white collar crimes under her belt. Eddie will not be able to do Eddie will not be able to. That's why she should also take the fall. Damn. Ashley lives in Virginia. Yeah, but Ashley's in the DMV though, because she's in like Alexandria, Arlington, which is still really close to DC. Um, and then Stacy's also in Arlington, I believe, too. You guys, again, I'm loving the all the experts in the chat. I'm loving y'all. Please keep it coming. Okay, I love it. I know that's right. God is good. You said, thankfully, I have no felonies. That's right. Amen. God is good. You are blessed. Okay. I really do appreciate you for sharing. Listen, no judgment over here. We all appreciate you for sharing. Yes, honey. um Somebody asked a really good question that I missed. um I will definitely pull their motion tomorrow and review what they claim is the basis for the illegal search. Again, we always say the search was illegal and evidence was a problem. Oh, no, listen, I thank you. No, thank you so much. I'm loving all of this information, I want all the experts, please come to the front and let us know, honey, educate us. Y'all are so silly. Does Robin live in Baltimore? I believe so. I still need to know what a plea deal looks like for this type of crime. Yes, I would like to know. I had I had a lawyer in another subscriber who's a lawyer. She left a comment on one of my videos a few days ago. She was, and I pinned her comment, but she made a really good. She was saying, I think what their best bet is, like they should take the plea deal, and she said a few other things, like the best possible outcomes for them. Um, you know who you are too. So if you're in the chat, please like come to the front. I would love to hear your take on this breaking news that just happened a few hours ago. Okay, Robin lives in Baltimore County. Oh, okay. So you think that the Carroll County Police will release the arrest body cam footage just to respond to Wendy? Oh, you think so? Hey, the life of Samad. Thank you for the super chat. Karen should start a mocktail line. Yeah, listen. I can see Karen doing that. I mean, look at Luann did that after she had her run in with the cops. She sells her fose at her cabaret shows. I'm just so mad. This is just a whole mess for her family and TV career. No, I agree. I think that I can't stop thinking about the kids. There's so little to be dealing with this. And I'm thinking about for this to happen right during the holidays. We have things, Halloween is next weekend, right? The weekend after next. We have Thanksgiving right around the corner, Christmas. For this to happen, I feel for them because what kind of holiday season are they going to have? This is very sad. I really do feel for her. I feel for her kids. Um, okay, the average starting plea after scenario for something like this would be in the range of 12 to 18 months. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well, I mean, from what they're facing, that's not bad, right? This I just want to know what was going through their heads when I just have to know that. Like I won't be satisfied until we hear out of their mouths why. Like what whose I want to know whose idea was this? Like who brought this up to the other one? Like I'm still stuck on that. I'm still stuck on that. Yeah, it's so terrible for the kids. So terrible for the kids. Didn't the sheriff say that once they turned over receipts with their email address, they could use it as evidence? Oh, I have to go back and re-listen to the press conference again. Mm. If they served that search arrest warrant early in the morning, the kids are probably there for arrest. They looked in booking photos to have been woken up. Damn, I really hope that didn't happen. They may qualify for suspended sentences as first-time offenders or with a pretrial diversion program too. Yeah, they should take the plea and start over and count their lucky stars. I honestly don't think they even know why. They have to know why. You don't just do something like this and you don't have a why. You like there's just no way that you do this and there's not a why. Like why did I do this? I know she wants to fight for her freedom, but come on, she is caught and now trying to sling mud. Pray for the kids. Yeah, I'm praying for the kids. I am praying for the kids. Mm. There is no such thing as pleading leniency when they have you dead to right on a financial crime like this. Remember, judges have televisions too. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. He said he got their email address from receipts and got warrant. No, they said evening arrest. Okay. You said the Y is broke with a high debt to income ratio. You have to plead not guilty first to get offered a plea. This is the early stages. She might get home detention as a first time offender. Okay. Okay. No, listen, y'all. All the experts come to the front. Hey, Georgia, on my mind. Thank you for the super chat. Wendy's pride is going to be her downfall. I hope that her pride is removed from all this. I don't know how you still have a pride or an ego with all this going on. You get what I'm saying? Hey, the life of Samad. Thank you for the super chat. They don't want to be seen as bona fide liars. Oh, I did want to talk to you guys quickly about the post that Wendy made on Instagram on Sunday. I mean, I'm sure that it was probably to promote the episode because they are contractually obligated to promote when the episodes are coming out that night. I know you guys all saw the caption. You guys all read the caption. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can read you Wendy's post. Why can't I? So she posted on Instagram, and through it all, God remains faithful. Thank you for the outpouring of love, support, and prayers for myself, and most importantly, my family during this time. We are forever grateful. Tune in to Bravo TV tonight for a new episode of RHOP. I'm going to keep it short and sweet about the caption. I am all for leaning on the Lord, calling on the Lord. But my thing is, you know, if you know that God is faithful, then it's like, why would y'all do this? You get what I'm saying? I mean, I know a lot of people feel the same way about the caption and the post. Child, you said God said, now why am I in it? Yes, why didn't they lean on the Lord instead of committing? Yeah, no, it's true, allegedly. No, it's very true. I just I'm gonna say it just like this, y'all. I keep saying this like in every video that we talk about this whole situation. There's nothing wrong with wanting money. There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. There's nothing wrong with wanting to live well. Nothing wrong with that. There is a problem when you are now doing some, crazy things that teeter on illegal, allegedly, to get said things and to get a certain lifestyle. It is never that deep. Never that deep to jeopardize your reputation, your character, your family, your freedom. None of this is worth it. And I'm sure they probably are like, what were we thinking? You said the Lord should have been in the conversation when you were coming up with this plan. Mm-hmm. Right. Don't bring my Lord and Savior into this mess. Should have called on him before you did it. I agree with that. I agree with that. Exactly. People always want to bring God into their mess when they allegedly commit a crime. Judges aren't going to like her posting on social, could be taken as not taking these charges seriously, just saying. Well, I guess in her defense, she is on a show and they are contractually obligated to post the day of the episodes. So she can use that as like, well, I wasn't trying to be, smug, or I wasn't trying to seem like, I don't care, but I did have to post because that is my job. Wendy is black and any crime will be magnified. She's being drugged more than Jen Shah, and Jen was scamming the elderly. I feel for her children, but they didn't consider them while committing fraud if true. Crime never pays in the end. She did not post anything wrong. Yeah, nothing wrong with wanting things, but don't let it control you. Exactly. People are critical of Wendy because of the pedestal that she put herself on. I think that I'm gonna give her a break right here. I don't think that she put herself on a pedestal about the degrees. Could she be obnoxious about about them? Yes. But I just think that she was really proud of her education. That's a big deal. But I think that we're critical of her because she prided herself on being so intelligent. And she also prided herself in she would never be associated with any crime of the sort, right? So I think that that's why everybody's critical, because it's like you knew better. Like if anybody else didn't know better, you knew better because of all this education, and you prided yourself on always doing the right thing. I just y'all, I can't stop going back to my original question. I really want to know who came up with this and why. Like, did anybody think of the consequences if this went left? I, it wasn't just the degrees, though. It was also how she handled the Monique situation, which I agree with her on. But now it comes across as performative. She always held herself to a standard. Yes. Oh, absolutely. No, I no, I agree with what you're saying, but I wouldn't say that she held herself on a pedestal. I think that it was just maybe, you know what, maybe she did. I don't, because you should be proud of your accomplishments, right? Like I think that there's nothing wrong with being proud of what you've achieved in life. You should be proud of yourself. But Wendy just came across as she was too smart to ever allow herself to get roped up into some nonsense like this. Yes, the disappointment is beyond words. I was always neutral on Wendy, but I felt like the women hazed her season after season. That's very egotistical. When you think you're better than everybody else, why are we diluting the elitism she exhibited on the show? If this isn't gaslighting at its finest, child. Um, I don't think that she thought she was better than everybody else. I don't. Because if you've been watching me for quite some time, you know where I've always stood. I've always felt like there was insecurity there, and she was trying to prove herself to her castmates. So that's what, so me and you differ on that because I don't believe that she thought that she was better. I think that she was really trying to prove herself to her castmates and the viewers. Um, and then also, I don't know if she gave elitism. I think that it was, she was trying to, I feel like she was trying to mask how she really felt maybe on the inside. I don't know if she was elitist. Like when I think of elitism and like some of the housewives, I wouldn't say that Wendy crosses my mind. If anything, I felt like she was trying too hard. You know, do you get what I'm saying? Yes, she was overcompensating. Yes, thank you. That's what I was think that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. No one is perfect, just be decent. Oh, absolutely. You had to, this is not decent behavior. You had to ponder on a crime like this. Call the police department and report a crime. Call three different insurance companies, ransack your own home. Shaking my head. This is, listen, I still can't get over that. Yes, she was using her degrees as a shield for her insecurities. That's how I always read it. That's, so we are right here. We are right here. Yes, thank, this is, oh my gosh, y'all, we are connected. Yes. I think she was trying to impress the group with her degrees. The way Monique tried to impress the group with her money. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. That is, I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Okay, okay, all right. See, we're on, you no, listen, we're having real conversation tonight. This is real talk. You can, is it all right if I read it out loud? Now don't get mad at me, y'all. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Jamie, I don't want to mispronounce your name. Let me know if I butchered your name. I hope I didn't. But Jamie said it, not me. Can't give elitism when nothing about her was elite. I didn't say it, y'all. I didn't say it. Listen. Yeah, so many steps they could have took where they could have stopped this foolishness. Yep. Yes. I think she presented herself with a high moral standard. Yes, nothing wrong with that. It's just her trying to be on the other side of the criticism. You know, for real. No, like, no, can we be honest? We've all done stupid things, right? Some to more, lesser degrees than others. Now, it ain't never been stupid like this, okay? No, but in all seriousness, though, when we do stupid things in life, whether it's illegal, stupid but legal, we have to face the consequences and the criticism and people talking. And at the end of the day, Wendy's not the first or the last. Another story will come out about somebody else. We'll be talking about them, but right now it is her turn to be met with the same critiques that she would be having on other people if they pulled a move like this, you know? Oh, oh, yes, I forgot she said that. When she said, "It's Dr. Wendy to people like you," a lot of people weren't feeling that. People like whom? No, no, because I remember when she said that in season 5 when she first joined, I was just like, because I'll be honest, I didn't see it for Dr. Wendy until season 6. I didn't see it for Dr. Wendy. I was like, I could take her or leave her. If she doesn't come back, if she's a one season wonder, that's fine. Like it took me a while to get into Dr. Wendy. Because I'll be honest, yeah, for season 5, I barely spoke about her. If I did speak about Dr. Wendy in season 5, it wasn't really anything. It was like, okay, like, she's just there. Like she's not bringing a whole lot. Being a professor at Johns Hopkins is kind of the definition of elite. No, it is an elite title for sure. But I think that, you know what? That's a different topic. I'm not even gonna, never I'm not even gonna not even gonna, we'll that's another topic, another video. Oh, okay, okay. It's Jay. Okay, I said your name right. Okay, Jamie. Thank God. Okay. I'm not saying Wendy's the only elitist on the show. Let's not do that. No, no, I don't think anybody said that. You said that. The whole the whole premise of the show was built around that. I'm rewatching her first season. She's a completely different person. Monique's four homes and Wendy's 4 degrees. What an eerie foreshadowing. Wendy's downfall is her need to be accepted. I fear when this behavior materializes and grown people unchecked, at least not knowing who you are at your core. I agree with that. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. 110%. She always gave that she was trying too hard to prove herself. Yes, I agree. I don't know why people took that for elitism. It's a shame too because she's eating this season thus far. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. Because I said in this last recap, episode 3, I said, Wendy, you really are in your bag. Like, you finally have studied the Housewives game. You are actually eating down. And now and now this happens, like, really? But yeah, she's doing a good job so far. It took me a while it took a while for me to warm up to her as well. She came off unlikable. I think this was about getting out from under the life sentence of student debt. Having to pay 15% after taxes of student debt is suffocating. But she was making, I mean, she was making good money though. She could have had that student debt, I feel, paid off relatively fast. No? Am I delusional for thinking that? I mean, she was making good money. It's not like she was only making pennies. I mean, yes, she didn't make a lot of money her first 2 seasons on the show, but after season 7, she started seeing some real money on Housewives. So she could have handled that student debt, I feel, quickly. Hey, the life of Samad. Thank you for the super chat. Karen is a lady who led with elitism. Wendy did all this for a show that wasn't popular for their opulence or their fashions. Oh, y'all are reading. Oh, she wanted to be envied. I would have to agree with that. Season 5, you were too busy fighting for your life for having a different opinion. Oh my gosh, you remember that? Oh my goodness, I was fighting down, honey, all because I was like, I am not on Monique's side about this. Season 5 was a bloodbath. I said, Jesus. Mm. Wendy did not run in elite circles, and therefore she always seemed and felt out of place, hence the overcompensation. No amount of accolades or praise can mask that when you're not secure within. I'm just reading what you guys listen. For all the folks who are going to watch the replay, don't get mad at me. I'm reading what has been written in the chat. So don't come in, all my replay watchers, don't come in here talk about Brooke. This was, how dare you? Da 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 da. No, I'm reading the live chat. Okay, so we're gonna nip that in the bud right now. Not defending her, just providing explanation. Her and Eddie have multiple degrees and student loans plus interest can easily be close to or over $1 million. I mean, yeah, they had 8 degrees between them both. I'm sure that their student debt probably did equal that. I did read a report that it was close to a 1.5 million in student debt allegedly, but even still, with all that, She was making great money. He has Happy Eddie. They were seeing money where if they had done maybe, like, the next 5 years, they could have had it paid off, in my opinion, or at least a heavy chunk could have been knocked out. You know what I'm saying? When her natural attributes didn't work for her, she changed the body and started giggling a lot. That could mean nothing or a little something. She wasn't an elitist, but she definitely strived to be and showed that by calling the other women dumb. Then they should have been paying them off, not buying designer. Yeah. I mean, they could have gotten themselves a few pieces here and there to reward themselves, right? I believe that life should be a little bit of fun and pleasure now. She could have, I mean, Wendy could have done she could have gotten herself a cute Fendi, a cute Dior, a pair of shoes, and called it a day. Eddie could have gotten himself a few shirts, called it a day, some nice gifts for their kids, and then that was it. And the rest should have been towards debt. Hey, Crystal Jewel, thank you for the super chat. Wendy is a fraud. You had her back. She was wrong for calling you mean. Oh my gosh, Crystal. No, no. Listen, you're very kind, but no, in all seriousness, though, her calling me mean, water off of a duck's back. Yeah, I mean, it's to be expected, you know. Was it shocking when she said it? I was like, yeah, because it's like I've gone up for you, but with housewives, when you are a content creator, when you talk about these women or celebrities, they love you when you're talking great about them, but the minute that you offer up a critique, you're the worst person in the world. A lot of them are like Wendy in that regard, very thin-skinned. Um, yeah, hey, it is what it is. What can you do? You know, what can you do? But thank you so much for your super chat, Crystal. Well, why you burst out in tears? Biden forgave 48,000 of my student debt. That was over 15 years ago. Oh, that's awesome. I brought 55K and have been paying over 600 a month. Oh my God, what a blessing that it was forgiven. That's awesome. I will repeat myself. When she was wearing a full Beaumont outfit around 3,000 and denim Givenchy boots, I was like, "You're doing it wrong, sis. That outfit really struck me. Sorry for repeating this." Wait, what outfit was this? What season was this? If they had no real money, their loan should have been forgiven too, right? Potomac will always have the stain of colorism, so I honestly don't care if Wendy was elitist or not. It's the tone set by a toxic franchise. Wendy spent all her time doing whatever it takes trying to barge herself into all the elite rooms, as Angela from RHOA would say, and it ended her up with a mugshot and potential jail time. Wasn't it Balenciaga when she met Nneka at Ashley's? Oh, I forgot the outfit that she was wearing for Ashley's housewarming. I'll have to go back and watch. Wendy should have played up the working professional woman angle and gotten some brand partnerships with J. Crew, Banana Republic, Zara, Aritzia, etc. Yeah, that would have been great. I remember I saw that a few years ago. This was season 7. It was like right after Mia had assaulted her, season 7. And I remember she had posted that she had like a brand partnership. I'm so annoyed with I can't remember the designer's name. Oh, it was with Max Mara. And they had her speak and everything. I think it was short-lived, but like, and Max Mara, very high end, very luxe. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a good look for her to be partnered with Max Mara. Like, are you serious? Um, yeah, she could have easily gotten into her partnership bag with other designers. I agree. A mess. Yeah, they're very expensive. They have beautiful pieces. I don't know. I just feel like I mean, she had so many ways to make a good coin. Between the Bravo check, speaking engagements, and I remember, and it was funny because the other day somebody commented, Brooke, I think that um you're upping how much money she got with her paid appearances. It probably wasn't that much, but let's say that she was making 5,000 or 10,000 per speaking engagement. That's still a nice check to help pay off bills. Like the opportunities that they were getting, there's just no excuse for this. Like, I think we can all agree to that. They were still seeing a hefty amount of money. It should not have they should not have resorted to this. No, that was Quad. No, Quad had the deal with BCBG. You said Wendy could have did those brunches like Letitia from Bell Collective. Yeah, they had it going well for them. They really did. They really had they had a nice thing going on, and then the first episode of this season, Wendy starts off with saying that, we're making, Happy Eddie's doing really well financially and we don't have to do certain things now because he's bringing in so much money from Happy Eddie. Yeah, they didn't take full advantage of it. I know so much wasted potential. I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly. I agree. And I'm going to say this one more time. Oh, no, sorry guys. The comments. I'm going to get to your comments in 2 seconds. I want to say this one more time. Wendy really fumbled the bag with leaving her YouTube channel for dead. That, Wendy, you really could have had a nice coin coming in on the 21st had you just kept up with your YouTube channel. You did all that to give us a total of what, 10 videos? There was no excuse for that. She could have given us behind the scenes. She could have given us like mini recaps of the episodes. There were so many avenues to make money. Like, I don't like Housewives really sets you up to be financially set. Like, there's no excuse for this. Mm-mm-mm. She did not invest the time in her YouTube channel at all. At all. Yeah, she could have done like Candy speak on it. Exactly. Candy's making so much money on her YouTube channel. Like, she's making a nice coin. Listen, she fumbled real bad. I'm not like, it could have been a nice steady check. Even if her YouTube channel didn't even do crazy numbers, she could still make a nice coin had she been consistent. A cute 10 to 20,000, 30,000 per video. She could have set herself up with at least 50 to 100,000 subscribers. Like, she really could have, she it's like, girl, how do you fumble a bag like that? And you made that your whole storyline in season 7 with Eddie cutting you the check. Like, you didn't even need to get all this equipment. Like, I just don't understand. And that's why I always say these girls look down on YouTube and they try to come on YouTube acting like it's a quick and easy bag. They don't want to put any work into it. No, like, it's just so, like, she could have really had a nice check each month. Yes, 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 yes. She used that YouTube channel for a storyline and abandoned it, just like the candles and the restaurant. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Housewives recaps, analysis from the perspective of a political commentator with her behind the scenes knowledge would have been so interesting. That's what I'm saying. And you know, it would have really been, she would have really made a nice coin. Has she done the recaps talking about Mia assaulting her, that video would have done at least 100K. My highest viewed video is my recap of when Mia assaulted Wendy. That video has 96,000 views. I had I think I had less than 20,000 subscribers when I did that video. That video did very well. Okay, that video did very well. If Wendy was serious, she could have made a killing off of talking about when Mia assaulted her, the whole thing with NECA. Baby, what? 100,000 K, 100K video, you're gonna see a nice, like, Wendy, there was no reason for this because you could have made bank on your YouTube channel. I'm just telling you, like, girl. Yes, you're right. She's not focused. She could have, yeah, no, that would have done such big numbers because we wanted to hear her speak out when that happened. Listen, honey, she let that channel flop so hard. Mm-mm-mm. But Wendy doesn't have a personality to excel at YouTube, just my opinion. Now, we talked about this in a prior video a few, like, last week. She might not have the most compelling or captivating personality, but if she gave us the behind the scenes drama, that would make up for it. She would make money alone. She would get views alone if she gave us the tea about what happened behind the scenes when Mia assaulted her, when Robin and Giselle were antagonizing her, the whole NECA stuff. Like, you get, like, you have to capitalize on the drama. I'm just telling you what I know. Wendy could have had some 100,000 view videos making a nice coin. Mm. Hey, front of the line, thank you for the super chat. If she goes on her channel tomorrow and just sits there and cries, she'll get millions of views and make the money she needs for legal fees and debt. Front of the line, you are not lying. You are not lying. No, y'all don't understand. Seriously, if Wendy got on her channel right now, just like you said, if she put out a cute 20-minute video, because the YouTube will pay the big bucks when the videos are long and the views are up. If she did a live stream and sat there and just cried, she would make bank. She would make bank. She could pay at least 5 legal bills off of that alone. Yes, yes. Joy Reid and Don Lemon, they're doing really well on YouTube. It's so true. They were seen as squares and unleashed, while on YouTube, it could have been the outlet for her to blossom. Exactly. Is she allowed to talk about the show as a current housewife? I mean, the other housewives have started doing it. Look at Dr. Heavenly. I mean, I know she's not a housewife married to medicine, but still, you have Portia and Shamia. They have YouTube channels. So yeah, if Wendy gave us some behind the scenes, she can talk about it. They talk about it. She could talk about it. My mama said, book smart, but I don't have common sense. I had to get myself together because I learned the difference. Listen, YouTube is hard work and they believe it will be easy money. No, they do. Hold on, because let's really get into it. They do think that it's easy money. They feel like my fans are going to automatically follow me to YouTube because I have a fan base on Twitter and Instagram on being on the show. It doesn't work like that. You see a lot of these reality stars come on YouTube and they flop because they don't realize how much work it is. And people, you have to work. If you got to work for your subscribers, honey. You have to work. If you think you're going to open up start a YouTube channel, and it's going to be a whole bunch of people coming to follow you, you have another thing coming. You better put in the work. And Wendy, in my opinion, I feel like she was not consistent and she was lazy. She was banking on her Potomac success to translate into 100,000 subscribers like that. I can see the thumbnail already. Wendy sitting in front of a white background with the words "Speaking My Truth" on it. Hopefully she's watching and taking pointers, Brooke. I hope she is. Because I'm telling, like when this whole thing is over, she needs to get on that YouTube channel and sing like a canary and tell her story and get her Google AdSense check on the 21st or the 22nd. Oh, when you that girl, you don't have to try so hard. Exactly. You said sitting in front of the unfinished marble. Child. Yeah, YouTube is a different animal. No, it really is. Yes, and like exactly. They don't want to edit. They don't want to have to, because when you're on YouTube, you're the talent, the producer, the editor, you're everything. And they want people to do that for them. You have to bring the personality, you have to bring the looks, you have to bring you're doing this is all on you. Yeah. Wake this up. Some of these reality stars only shine in an ensemble cast. Very true. That's why they flop on YouTube, because they can't carry a show by themselves. No shade. Respectfully. No, you have to be consistent on YouTube. No, it's true. You cannot be lazy. No, it's true. You are running your own TV show pretty much. It's like, no, you're like, what? Hey, the life of Samad. Thank you for the super chat. Filming the show only takes 4 months out the year. That salary is technically a bonus on top of her regular salary. Yeah, it is. She's getting six figures for only 4 months of work. And then you get the bonus. You get the bonus check for the reunion. And I mean, think about, that. So that money plus, if you do YouTube on the side, speaking engagements, club appearances, there was no reason for this. Oh, gosh. Y'all have me screaming in this chat. You are so silly. Stop it. You have me screaming. You have me screaming today. Okay, no, so I get that, right? I get what you're saying, but hear me out. If you're involved in a scandal or some drama and you have a name, you better take your behind to YouTube and get in front of this camera and talk to the folks and get your money. She's in a position where even if she does not have the most dynamic personality for YouTube, she can still make a coin telling her story and singing her song. Yeah, no, because no, we do want to hear it directly from her. So, and if Eddie's smart, he'll make a YouTube channel and tell his side, and then watch Karen bounce back and build her business back up with her 0 degrees. This drama makes Kenya look like an angel. I know, doesn't it? I forgot all about that. Get on YouTube, make a and get to work, Wendy. Make a coin out of this. No, I'm serious. When I'm serious, Wendy, you better utilize every resource. Honey, you better utilize every resource. If Bravo offers you a deal, you better take it. If you get a book deal, you better take it. You better open up, start back up with the YouTube channel. Strike while the iron is hot. When the if the views are on point, like if your views are good and you put out good videos and good content, like yeah, absolutely. Why do you think that these reality stars are rushing to get on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Hmm. But again, but there's a caveat with that though. You got to put in the work. If you're lazy and you don't care, then you can forget about it. But like if you put in the work and you're engaging and like people like what you have to say, they like you as a person, you can do very well on YouTube. But if you don't have a work ethic, if you're not that dynamic, then I don't know. You might need to stick to your day job. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm saying though, in Wendy's case, she could make a killing off of YouTube if she turned that camera on right now and told what really went down. Ciao. Brooke, I've been thinking about YouTube. I need tips. LOL. Well, first you got to start. You have to be consistent. I will say this. Ask yourself, are you ready for the onslaught of attention? Do you have the personality? Um, do you have a thick skin? People get in your comment section talking crazy to you. Are you able to withstand that? You get what I'm saying? And even if you're not talking about pop culture or whatever, the trolls will come no matter what you talk about. You could talk about your channel could be dedicated to bunnies or animals, and you'll still have trolls in your comments saying the craziest stuff to you. So are you prepared for that? That's like just ask yourself that is what I'm but yeah, definitely start. You have to be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. There's no magic way around that. Just my advice. Wendy doesn't know how to move in the shadows though, Brooke. She used to announce everything too early. Well, she does not have to announce this. Get back on YouTube. Her channel's still up, isn't it? Get back on her channel and turn that camera on and just talk. Okay? You're very welcome. Child, listen, no, listen. I've been cussed out on TikTok just in the comment section. Oh well, like like listen, people will try you. Very true. Not everybody will like you. Be okay with this. That's very true. Oh yeah, Candy's doing really well on YouTube. I'm screaming. Listen, y'all. Listen, Linda. Listen to me. Wait. Oh no. She could write a book a la OJ if we did it. Stop. You guys are so silly. We are not the Otheftos. Credit to Alexander Rogers for that Othefto. When shout out to Alexander Rogers, love him down. When he said them on Pop Roast last week, I fell out. I said, not oh thefto. And then Chris said, oh klepto. And then shout out to Scotty by Nature. I think Scotty said Decepto. I said, oh my gosh, the shade of it all. But no, shout out to Alex for Othefto. I said, my God, today, like y'all are just too much. A mess. Oh, you said Ohio. Oh gosh. Y'all are so silly. Oh, you guys are funny tonight. Oh my goodness. And watch how much you want to bet somebody's gonna be in the comments saying, you know, I'm laughing at somebody's pain when I'm not doing any such thing. So that's what I'm saying. You know, when you have a channel, just be prepared for people to be contrarians. You have people who will always pick at you for whatever you say or do. It's like other people could say jokes and do whatever, but if you say a joke, they want to just nail you. It's weird. It's crazy. But yeah, be prepared for that. The 16 carriages, the 16 charges was taking me out. I know. Oh, I love you right back. Hey, Robert, thank you for the super chat, baby. Wendy's keeping Brooke employed. Wendy, girl. Now, hold on now. Now, hold on now, Robert. Now, hold on now, glasses. I was still, listen, this is nice and all, but you know, I'm good regardless if a Wendy story comes out or not, okay? You know what I'm saying, Robert? Like that, you know, I'm still good either way. The lights will still be on regardless of this story or not. Yes, wait just a minute, glasses. Oh my gosh, I'm screaming. I am screaming. Brooke, I was interviewed on a podcast, I know, but a lot of people said I was attractive and have a good voice, so I might do it. Yeah, do it. Try your hand at it. But but really put your all into it though. Don't try it and give a half-ass effort and then say, well, okay, well, it didn't blow up on the first day, so I'm gonna leave it for dead. If you're gonna do it, put your all into it though. But yeah, definitely go for it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. Let them know, Greg. Okay, I was doing that before YouTube. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be good. Oh my gosh, period. Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang were shouting you out today. Oh, I love them so much. I love them so much. Oh god. Oh gosh, y'all are so funny. Oh, y'all have me screaming. I had a show on YouTube with a friend and I got weirded out a bit when a coworker told me they saw it. Yeah, listen, when you're gonna have people, you're gonna have, if you have a 9 to 5 and a YouTube channel, you're gonna have to deal with that. So you can't get weirded out though, you gotta show up on the algorithm. Okay, let them know. Y'all have me screaming. You said Brooke's gonna be singing "I'm Still Here" by Tisha Campbell. Oh gosh. Oh no, Lord have mercy. You're one of y'all just posted something that has me screaming. Oh my goodness. You ain't new to this, you're true to this, okay? um, no, Robert, it's all love. It's all love. I'm just playing with you. But no, in all seriousness though, I'm not complaining about the extra content. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just want to make sure that I did not miss any super chats though. I just want to make sure. Oh, I did. Hey, Florida Rain 6, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, I know people will put all the blame on Wendy, but I have a feeling that Eddie was the one mostly behind this since he was the one emailing her about maxing out the claim. See, that's what I'm still stuck on. I'm still stuck on that. I really want to know who came up with this whole plan. I don't know. Who do you think? Do you think it was who do you think? You think it was Wendy or Eddie? Like, let me know in the chat. Child. Who do you think? Oh, you all think Eddie? Eddie wanted to make sure that Wendy did not throw him under the bus. It was a scheme that Todd set up. Eddie, you say both. Eddie, I can't figure that out. Wendy is controlling, but Eddie is sneaky. You said Mia's feet. I've always thought Wendy ran Eddie. Eddie. Brooke, I'm telling you, Eddie wants out. Eddie, hands down. I think it was both. Definitely Eddie. I feel like they knew her to somebody who did it and came up with the plan together. Ooh. Both. It's not their first rodeo. Karen's wig, Ashley's bunion did it. Giselle's neck. It was one of those situations where couples sit down and discuss their problems. Then maybe one of them suggested this, but now I'm not too sure who. This seems like Pinky and the Brain, Sesame Street. Both. Wendy put up that Bonnie and Clyde song on their profile the day of, just real goofy-ish. Eddie had a PowerPoint presentation he projected on Ashley's IMAX forehead. Oh my gosh. Y'all are on one tonight. Sending the email makes 0 sense. Oh yes, honey, it's a late night special tonight. Ashley's vocals did it. People blame Wendy because they want to coddle grown black men and act as if he can't make decisions. That part. You said Cookie. Okay, you think together. My first thought was Eddie, but then I figured we don't know as much about Eddie, so I don't know. Yeah, like it's a toss-up for me. It was Juan Dixon and Darren Noggles who set it up. Oh my gosh. You said Robin's jobless self. Wow. Hey, come on. Yeah, I hate this for her too. It's a mess. Juan's roommate, Kay's chin check. Y'all are so silly. Y'all are too much today. The soup man. Oh gosh. It was Eddie. I refuse to believe that Wendy, as a smart black woman with all that sixth sense, was the mastermind behind this dumb mess. Child. Eddie, it's a classic case of self-sabotage. DJ Applebox. It was Karen letting Wendy finish out her sentence. It was Simon Guabaya. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, y'all are so funny. It was Miss Sheila's no good man. It was TJ. Ink in the soapbox he had to stand on. Wendy's ring and Gucci wallet came up with it. Sheila's tent. It was Sesame Street. Brooke, will you ever branch out with other Bravo shows like Below Deck or Southern Charm? Maybe Southern Charm, because I talked about Southern Charm a little bit when the last season came on, because I was so disgusted with how Vanita was acting over JT. That was so embarrassing. That was so, I mean, that really hurt my spirit. Greg's ashy feet. Peter, pay no taxes, Thomas. It was Mia and Ink. It was Muzzy. Where's Fred and Thelma when you need them? Review Married to Medicine, please and thank you. Oh yes, Married to Medicine comes back next month, November 30th. That trailer looks really good. Benita, yeah, I used to review Martha's Vineyard. I sure did. Benita was acting a fool. I was embarrassed. I don't believe they're going to do any time. They're going to get some form of punishment, but not that. It was the binder. Ciao. Chateau Sheree made them do. I'm surprised the Green Eyed Bandits haven't said anything so far. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I could never get into Married to Medicine. Same, but like I've gotten into it in later seasons. I saw you talked about Love Island. Oh, I'm a newbie. I started watching Love Island season 6 with Janae and Kenny and Cordell and Serena and Leah and Miguel. Brooke, you were the only reason why I watched Martha's Vineyard, to be honest. Oh, wow. Wow. Listen, I was doing my best to make sure that the show got, make sure that the show, had a fair shake, but it wasn't enough. It was only me and Kempire and Alex were the only ones reviewing the show, I feel. Yeah. Not many people did not want to watch the show. I understand why, because season 2, they were just crying all the time. It was so depressing. Can you go back to using Sheila's pic at the wedding for your lives? Oh my gosh. Y'all have me screaming tonight. Yeah, the show got little to no promotion. Brooke is holding the darn Bravo verse down. I'm trying. I am trying. Says we blaming Lisa for everything. I'm going to put this on her too. I would pay anything to be a fly on the wall at Wendy's mom's church. Jeez. It was Julia from Miami. Yes, Rodney also reviewed Summer House Martha's Vineyard too. Yes, he did. You said the show was bad. We should have Brooke host one of the franchise's reunions. Who told Ashley she could sing? Would I ever do Watch What Happens Live? Yeah, I would do Watch What Happens Live. I went to the taping for the 15th anniversary last summer. No, why Sheila got to be in it? Oh, I don't know if I told you guys, but you know how Lindsay from Summer House, the original Summer House, is on a spin-off show. So the show that she's gonna be on, allegedly, the show she's gonna be on, that show is like the New York version of The Valley. And I have some more tea on that too. But yeah, that is like the New York version of it's coming out like next year too, by the way. Child, I tried to watch Martha's Vineyard. It's skewed too young for me. Oh no, I don't think so. I think that it was depressing. Like it was depressing. They just cried. Like they weren't having any fun. They were not having any fun. Will you watch the reboot of the Roni reboot? I don't know. The women were hateful. Child. Yes, it was too much trauma dumping. Like every episode somebody was crying about something. It's like you guys are on vacation. Have fun. They're saying that only Erin and Cy are back for New York. I think, and also Jenna Lyon, and oh no, also Jessel too. Yeah, Martha's Vineyard was not a fun show at all. Production set them up to fail filming in fall. Well, the first season, yes, but season two, they did film them in August during high time. So the fact that it failed is really on them because they're just not like a fun group. They need a Real Housewives of Houston stat. Yeah, child. You said, and every episode was a history lesson. I don't watch reality TV for intellectual stimulation. um, I loved Martha's Vineyard. This first season was really good, but season two went downhill. First season was like, okay, this is a cute show. But remember, though, I think that people forget that Martha's Vineyard is a different vibe from the Hamptons. So that played another part into why the show flopped because the energy is not the same. Like Hamptons, you can party, you can shop. Martha's Vineyard's very much for relaxing, house parties. Hamptons, there's nightlife. There are restaurants galore. You have a Chanel, you have a Kith store, you have designer shopping. You don't have that at Martha's Vineyard. Brennan now says she quit. Oh, wait. Brennan now says she quit around the reunion. Yep, she sure did. My tagline would be life is like gravel, but I'm the rose that grows in the concrete. That's so cute. I like that. They said the same thing about Ebony K. Williams. People felt like she destroyed Roni. That season when she came on was a mess. They were all influencers and not friends, and it still wasn't enough. Yeah, they had they had a reunion. Yes, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Martha's Vineyard. Yes, that season with Ebony did not have a reunion. A mess. You said, didn't Brooke say Jessel was rude? Yeah, I did. Exactly. Who's Jenny? Who's Jenny? Like, we don't know her. Nobody's calling for her to come back to SLC. Nobody. Regardless of her racism, she was not interesting. Exactly. Brooke, I'm going to Napa this weekend for my birthday. If you have any recommendations, oh my gosh, have a good time. Have the best time in Napa. Have the most amazing time. I have not been to Napa. My sister has. I can ask her for some recommendations and tell you in the next chat. Oh no, you're going this weekend. Oh, so it'll be too late. I'm sorry, Jess. My apologies. But have a really good time. You're gonna have a great time. Jenna in a robe is all I remember. You said Jenny is still at the bus stop. And happy early birthday too, by the way. You said Jessel got 2 minutes of fame and thought she was Beyonce. Girl, good night. Lisa Barlow introduced Jenny to the show. She forgot all about her the second she was exposed. Exactly. You're very welcome. Have the best time. My family's going to Alaska over the summer next year. Oh, how fun. We cannot blame Ebony for Bravo's mistakes. They knew who they hired. Oh, see, Jess, you're look at this. Look at this. A recommendation right here. Am I the only one who never saw it for Jessel? Happy early birthday to you. Will you review Next Gen NYC? Is so good. Yeah, I'll review the next season. Yeah, I enjoyed this first season. I thought it was good. I was surprised at how interesting it was. Brooke, will you be doing lives from BravoCon? Most likely not. That BravoCon is a whirlwind. I need all my energy. I'm doing you're at all these events. You're there the whole day. There are parties and after parties and after parties. Then there are dinners and all this stuff and the add-ons, the different shows after. So no, I will not be doing any lives from. I mean, unless some breaking news just happens, but like I don't see myself doing a live during BravoCon. I just don't. Protect that energy. Exactly. Yeah, like get the tea and then I'll come back and tell you guys when I'm home. Oh my gosh. Guys, um I am going to we're going to stop the I'm going to end the live here, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to come back and report. You said we're still live. Yes, we are still live. I'm about to end it. Brooke lets me up during BravoCon. I want to go out. I want to do a nice like meetup, like a meet and greet, like at a bar or something. I'll be like, okay, guys, I'm here. Maybe Sunday I'll do a meet and greet. So I mean, I guess I'll post it on the community tab. Like, hey guys, I'm here at this bar. I don't know, come meet me, right? I guess is that what you do for the meet and greets? So okay, y'all. I'll figure something out. I promise. Oh, I love it. You live in Vegas. I have tickets for Bravos and Watch What Happens Live. Oh, I love this. You're very, very welcome. I had to do it. If you do Chicago, I've been wondering where you'd have it. I'd probably do somewhere in River North, like maybe like I like Celeste. That's like a favorite place to go to. Maybe I would do like the Viagra Triangle, like maybe on Rush Street. Maybe like I don't know, like Gibson's or I don't even know. I haven't thought that far. Like Maple and Ash. Um, is Lux Bar still there on like Rush? So yeah, Tavern on the Green. Too bad I'm in LA. I mean, I was in LA. I was just in LA in July. I used to live in LA. I could come to LA. Listen, don't all I need is a reason to go to LA. I don't even need a reason. The next time I'm in LA, I will do a meet and greet, okay? Everybody's mad at me. I was in London. I didn't do a meet and greet. You know, I'll do the next time I'll do a meet and greet. I promise. You guys beat me up so badly. Okay, I love Gibson's. Ask for Art Table 13. Okay, good to know. Please come to LA. I'm in San Francisco, but I'll do the flight. Okay, sounds good. Let me know when you come to Canada. Okay. You need to tour at this point. Oh, please do a meet and greet in Vietnam. Okay. Yes, yeah, you said too busy zipping it and zooing it. Okay, exactly. Yes, no, that's my mind. It's like I'm on vacation. I'm not, you get what I'm saying? And then you know what's crazy? Like somebody said that they saw me when I was at Harrods in London. And I was like, well, why didn't you come up to me and say hello? I would have talked to you. And child, I know. I guess I need to like carve out a day specifically for like a meet and greet every time I go on a vacation. Oh, I love New Orleans. I I will come to New Orleans in a heart. I love New Orleans down. We could do the meet and greet right at Acme Oyster House. I love y'all. I love y'all so. I don't think you guys understand how much I love New Orleans. We could go to Brennan's. We could do Felix's. We could I will come to New Orleans in a heartbeat. Okay? So now I want a po' boy. Yeah, no, listen, what? Oh, I love New Orleans. Come to the Queen City, Charlotte. We have a Ritz-Carlton too. Oh, yes, I know you do. I know you'll fine. I'll come to Charlotte. I will do it. I promise you. Every time I go on a vacation now, I will take an extra day to do a meet and greet every time I go somewhere. Oh my gosh. Where no, but yes, I will Charlotte, yes, I got you. You said let me write this. Contact me for information, New Orleans. Okay, yeah, no, I love New Orleans. I've stayed at the Ritz-Carlton there. I stayed at the Roosevelt, the Waldorf Astoria. The last time I was there 2 years ago. Yeah, I love New Orleans. I will I love Maro's. Food is just chef's kiss, that crawfish bread. So good. Oh no, I know. I stayed there. I stayed there. um oh, I love it. Love from Trinidad. Yes, I love this. Speaking of vacation, I'm going to the Dominican Republic in January for my cousin's wedding. Can't wait. Oh, have the best time. Oh, I love Cafe Du Monde. Oh my gosh, the beignets, just amazing. Let's do a Mardi Gras package in Zulu. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. Well, I guess now I have to just always incorporate a day for a meet and greet. Brooke, you can't be traveling without us. Just kidding. I'm screaming. No, I do. I know my Ritz-Carltons in every city. um I wish I'm in Canada. You gotta go to New Orleans Food and Spirit. A day for the people, okay? No, you need to come to. Okay, no, I used. You know, it's so funny. I have family in Atlanta. I used to go to Atlanta fairly often. I haven't been to Atlanta though in quite some time, but I do need to go back. I need to go back. I need to. I will definitely do. And you know, I'm overdue for Atlanta because I was shout out to Scotty, Scotty by Nature, love him. I just texted him the other day because I bought his book. Scotty, if you're watching this, I bought your book. I'm so excited to read it, by the way. But I texted him that I bought his book, and then I said that I have to come see him because he's in Atlanta now. So I was like, yeah, I will do an Atlanta meet and greet. I will do the next time, I promise. Wherever I am, I'll take an extra day to meet y'all. Yes, I miss Atlanta. I haven't been to Atlanta in a minute. You said 2026 the doll tour. I'm screaming. But wait, let me not. I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm a New Yorker, and the New York girls are like, Brooke, what the F is your problem? Like, you got to come here. You got to do something for us first. Like, how are you skipping your home? Like, are you well? So I got to do a world tour for y'all. So we're gonna figure this out. Yes, honey, y'all got on me. You got on me the last live. You're like, Brooke, like, where's our meet and greet? Like, you're right here. You're right here. They can wait. They get you every day. They were like, "Are you Brooke? Are you well? Like, what are you talking about?" NYC at the Standard. The Standard would be fun. There are a lot. I mean, we could do. Oh no, no, that place is too crowded. I was gonna say Verlaine and the Lower East Side. Those lychee martinis are so good. Um, but it's always so crowded in there. Um, Beauty in Essex. There's so many places. We'll figure it out. We'll do something. All right. I work in PR, Canada rep right here. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. She got a meet and greet with the pillow soon, y'all. Do a meet and greet in the Hudson Valley. We have a lot of wineries. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. Okay, brand partnership. Okay, sounds good. All right, y'all. Berlin, I went to them. I went there for my birthday a few years ago. So yeah, those martinis are so good. Club appearances next, honey. Yes. Y'all know you have to be somewhere with good eats. Oh, exactly. No, yeah, I know. There's like, can you imagine? I pick a place, no food. We'll figure this out. So, um, child. I was like, wait, what? So anyhow, yeah, exactly, honey. What? Yeah, whatever that means. You can't make this up. Yes, honey. After hours comment. Wrong line. Listen, you said upgraded sex bot, maybe. It must be, honey. I said, wait, what is going on over here? What a way to end the live. I'm telling you. Well, y'all, on that note, we are going to end the live right here. I want to say thank you to y'all for joining me on this late night. I hope I didn't keep you up too late, but I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful night. I love y'all. I will see you all because I'm sure another story will probably break out within the next 48 hours. So I'm sure I'll see you guys soon. Good night, y'all. Have a great night. Okay, bye, guys.